In this episode, we'll be talking about how to maximize the business potential that you have when you're promoting your products and services, particularly in the context of a launch, an event, or a time period for which you have a promotional price on one of your courses, membership programs, or similar offers. So to get a bit of context, it's quite popular online to create specific promotional calendars that will allow you to sell your products and services in cycles. Meaning that you have a course that's starting, you have an early bird price, let's say up till July 15th, people can save 20% off. And after that, then people have to purchase at the normal pricing. Now, there's other contexts where you may decide to run a promotion once a year. So Amazon Prime Days would be an example of that, where a day or two there are special discounts. Now there's Black Friday in July. All of these different holidays have promotional calendars around them with a fixed deadline. Now, other contexts for this would be if you have an evergreen model, meaning that people can sign up for something or enter your promotional calendar at any point in time, and then there's a system that calculates for how long you can get the special discounts. Someone might enter your email list on August 1st, and then you could get a promotional price on that course for the next 10 days, and after that, the deal is gone, and then there's a tracking mechanism. So what tends to happen is a lot of the advice around those are based on scarcity, meaning that there's a fixed deadline, there's an urgency, and it incites people to take action. Because one of the biggest blocks for people to enroll for a course or a program that you offer is not only do people need to believe in themselves, which is probably the number one block, that's their main objection, can I actually receive the results as everyone else? But then the second thing is, why now? And it's overcoming inertia or tendency for the status quo. So if they're going to enroll in your program, it's going to require resources and energy. And maybe they just want to do it in 3 months or in 6 months. But right now, there's a reason why it's not the perfect timing for them. So to help them take action, you have a fixed deadline and promotional pricing. Now, during those campaigns, if you look at models like Jeff Walker's product launch formula or similar models, you have a series of emails and either resources, stories, things that are emailed or sent to your list of prospects that will keep reminding them of that deadlines and the benefits of enrolling now. Not only about urgency, but as well what they're going to be getting in the program, showing some social proof, testimonials, answering common questions, sharing stories of other successes, etc. And a lot of these models want you to push as many emails as possible, sending perhaps retargeting advertising campaigns, sending text messages, sending messenger. I mean, if at all possible, they'd have a robot knock at people's door during the deadline period. And what tends to happen then, sales are most likely going to be higher for your business, but it burns the relationship with your audience. And if you think about a heart-driven marketing model, it's very customer-centric, meaning that you're really trying to help the other person, your clients or your customers, to the maximum of your ability. You're really thinking about, what they're going to be experiencing. And if you keep bombarding them, that's just going to be spam. No one wants that. No one wants to have 20 of your emails in a week just because you're having your special promo on that course. Now, some people, it may remind them to buy in, and because of the exposure, they will buy. So you could see an uplift in your sales. But now people are so tired of your marketing messages, and that's what they're expecting, that you're trying to sell to them. It feels like the relationship gets skewed, and then whatever used to be in your favor because you gave them some free content, resources, checklist, podcast, whatever it is, and then it shifts, the relationship shifts, and now they feel like you've over-asked, and you're annoying. You are, because it's like if you're at a party and then someone says, hey, I'm a car dealer, are you interested? I have some great sales. And you say, oh, yeah, maybe I'll consider. And then they're asking you like 20 times during the event for that. You're like, look, I got your card. I'm going to call you back. So that creates friction in the relationship. And ultimately, it will reduce the profitability of your business. So although you might make more sales in the short term, now your audience will be less receptive and they won't be as open, as eager to open up what you have, and you're going to reduce sales of your upcoming programs and services. So I encourage you to take a moment and pause and think, how can you make the relationship with your prospects, with your market, with the people that your business interacts with your customers, with your clients? How can you make that relationship more about them and then providing as much value as possible and doing a long-term relationship? What would it look like if you were banking in for the long term rather than the short term? And through that, you'll be able to grow the profitability of your business as well as find really more enjoyment and satisfaction out of what you're creating.